Hey guys, it's Ashley from Bookaholics Anonymous, and today I'm going to do another book tag. It's the Marvel Characters book tag. It's probably been done, it probably was done a long time ago, but you know, I'm just getting in the hang of the booktube thing. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So for the first one, you have Black Widow, which is your favorite badass character. So I'm sure there's a lot of them that I've read over the past couple of years, but the one that I'm going to go with, and probably always will go with, is Rose from Vampire Academy. Just because she's sheer badass, dude. She cares for her best friend, and I love her. I love her character. She's sarcastic. She's fights the Strigoi. It's everything about her is awesome. So yeah. Number 2 is actually, let's see, Ant-Man. And it's a book that sounds bad, but is awesome. So, I kind of had a hard time coming up with this one because not a lot of them sound like horrible to me that otherwise I probably wouldn't read it. But maybe one of them is, I actually thought about this one, sorry. I guess I would have to say it's one that I read when I first started reading again, and that is The Deep End of the Ocean by Jacqueline Mitchard, I believe. It's more of an adult novel, so yeah, it's not something I would normally read, but I think one of my friends at the time said it was a really good book, and it's just about this little boy who gets lost, and several years later his family finds him, and they try to integrate him back into their family, and it's actually a really touching novel, and it's also a movie, I believe, so yeah. The next one is Groot, a character that says little but is important. So I'm not really sure this character that I chose says anything, but their actions and just everything about him is so cute. And he's more of a animal. So, and it's Maddox from Fire and Flood by Victoria Scott, and he's one of the little eggs that they get, and he just seems so cute, and he just seems so cute, and the way he seems to care about his pair. So yeah, I would say Maddox. Number 4 is Rocket, your favorite Loudmouth character. So again, I guess I chose, these are books that I've recently read, as you can kind of tell. So I chose Magnolia from Titans by Victoria Scott. She's the best friend. She's always got these sarcastic comments to say towards the guys that are helping her, so yeah, she's an awesome character too. And I also picked Yasmin from One by Sarah Crossan. So, okay. And the next one, number 5, is Ultron, a favorite sci-fi book character. So I don't read a whole lot of sci-fi, so I kind of had to think about what I've read, and I picked, I know I'm probably going to say this character's name wrong, it's Miyole, or Miyole, and she's from Salvage by Alexandra Duncan, and she just seems like an awesome character. Let's see, the next one is going to be Pepper Potts, and that is going to be your favorite sidekick. So, you have tons of books that have the little sidekicks, but the only one that makes sense to me is going to be Neville Longbottom from Harry Potter. He is just an awesome character, and he grows into such a awesome person, you know, in the series. So, yeah. The next one, number 7, is going to be Iron Man, and it's a book with a lot of hype. So, since I'm doing this year, I picked the ones that I kind of thought would be hyped up a bit. and that is A Torch Against the Night by Saba Tahir, and that is the second book in the Embers in the Ash series, I believe. And this book comes out in August, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, well, I'm sure a lot of people are wanting to get it. And I also chose Furthermore by Tahira Mafi. I think this one is a middle grade story by her. So yeah. The next one is number 8, which is Wolverine, and it's a character that I hate to love. So this takes me back when I first started reading young adult again, and that is Aphrodite from the House of Night series. I've read like 7 or 8 of the books, so I'm kind of up there. But beginning of the story, I wasn't really thrilled with her. She's, kind of one of them little whatever people. But she grows on you. So, yeah. The next one is number 9, which is Jean Grey. It is a good character turned bad. So, if you haven't read the Vampire Academy series, skip past this part because it kind of gives it away. So, I chose Dimitri from Vampire Academy because in the 3rd book, he changes into a Strigoi. And so from the 3rd book to the end, that's what he is. So yeah, and I mean, that was like heartbreaking for me because I loved him and Rose so much. But yeah, so that's my answer. Okay, and the next one is number 10, and that's going to be Spiderman, and it's a character with a unique trait. So I actually could list a lot of them because a lot of the characters and stories have, traits and they got superpowers and all this kind of stuff. But the ones that I chose were the kids from the Darkest Mind series by Alexandra Bracken. You got Ruby and all of them, which have different levels of powers. And I also chose Juliet from the Shatter Me series because we all know what she can do. So yeah. And then there's a bonus that says Captain America, and it's your original favorite. I'm not exactly sure how to take that question, but I'm gonna have to say it. I guess the book that I originally liked as my favorite and still like as my favorite is Vampire Academy, and it's always going to be Vampire Academy. So that's it. That is my Marvel book tag. If you haven't done it, then I will tag you. And if you have done it, leave me a link and let me check it out, and I will definitely do that. So yeah, I hope you all have fun doing this tag if you haven't done it already. And I will see you guys next time for another one.